Hi, it's Matt Getter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, May 1st, 2026. The address we're inspecting today is 2115 Southeast 26th Avenue, Portland, Oregon 97214. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the basement cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted some H sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made of cast iron ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. So we start in an ABS cleanout, a plastic cleanout in the floor of the basement, and it looks like immediately we're going to go to an older cast iron sewer pipe. Now, because of the presence of older metal cast iron sewer pipes still in use, it would be recommended to have a sewer scope performed every 2 to 3 years, keeping an eye on things. We'll keep our fingers crossed it just keeps on going and going, but it would be wise to monitor and keep an eye on things. Looks like the direction of the sewer pipe does run straight ahead to the street in front of the house. Recommend inquiring with the sellers in the city of Portland to determine that these additional pipes tying in here is storm drains or rain drains, and that's not a neighboring unit. So just as a precaution, it would be recommended to ensure that there isn't a known shared or party line in the sewer pipe between this home and the north or the south neighbor. If there is a known shared or party line, in most cases it's recommended to inquire with the city of Portland to determine if there is going to need to be any separation or repairs of that in the future. At around the 34-foot mark, we do have some root penetration here. So you can see we've transitioned to the concrete piping. So this is typically right around the sidewalk area, still on the property. So cast iron into concrete, and then in the concrete we do have some pretty scraggly roots, but there is some root penetration in the sewer pipe here and here. So as soon as we transition to concrete piping, we have root penetration in multiple areas. Definitely several areas where roots are making their way into the concrete portion of pipe. So I would recommend passing the video and the report on to a licensed and qualified drain repair specialist to make suggestions for repair, replacement. Also, it would be wise to check with the city of Portland to determine, once it hits concrete piping at the sidewalk, whose responsibility is it there. There's also some separations in the line. You can see, look at the bottom of the screen right now. That's a little bit of a separation in the concrete piping. So definitely we're seeing some aging. We're seeing some aging and wear in the concrete piping, some separations, some deterioration, and even some root penetration. There's some more roots there at 50. So starting at around the sidewalk area and extending out into the roadway, some separations. Again, we want to see if there's any possibility of a shared or a party sewer line. There's several pipes tying in that it's just inconclusive at this point where those come from. More roots there. More roots there. So kind of all through the concrete piping is root penetration. And the way that the sewer pipe is set up, we may have already entered into the public sewer a ways back there. So I'm gonna push it another 10 feet or so, and then we'll call it. Yeah, see, there's other homes tying into it now. So again, because of heavy aging and wear in the concrete piping, root penetration, some separations, root penetration at multiple joints, we would recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for repair. The first section goes from cast iron to concrete. That typically happened right at the sidewalk area. So whose responsibility is the concrete piping around the sidewalk area? And then from there, again, we have root penetration at multiple points, some separations, and all of that sort of stuff. So before closing, I would recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist in the city of Portland to determine next steps, any needed or necessary repairs, and just to determine if there's a shared or a party line.